Hello, beautiful being. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Divinely Aligned channel. My name is Cortnie, and I am a channel of Source Consciousness, which you are as well. But I do it very consciously, and I channel a stream of consciousness that comes through me known as Zero. And Zero and I are here daily to bring you divinely aligned messages to activate, to awaken, to remind you of your truth, of your power, of your purpose, which ultimately is to be here, loving yourself and living a life that you love. Now, I am on a very human journey of unbecoming everything I thought I had to be, to being the true, messy, magical me that I innately am. I woke up super early and could not hear these words that I know I'm here to share with you. It can't happen without you. And I was told that this would find everyone who was ready to create a life that you love living. So I sat with this a bit and tried to figure it out. And then I was like going all over the place. And I was like, you know what to do, Cortnie? What happens? I talk to myself all day long. But I know what to do. I have to hit record and talk to you, and then the words will come out as they're meant to. The rest of the message wasn't coming through, and I was trying to figure it out, which is everything that Zero tells us not to do. So here we are with me being messy and saying things and stuff. So where I want to go now is that this is it. I'm right now realizing that I am living proof of what I'm saying. I could have taken the message of it can't happen without you and not followed through on sharing it with you, and this video, this message wouldn't have found you. But I felt the call, and I know, because before I hit record on any video, I set an intention that my messages, my videos find whoever needs to receive the message that is held within the video, which only you can receive. Only you can receive the message that you need from this. Every single person is going to hear a different message based in where you're at when you find this. So it was being made very clear to me as I sat here that this was going to find you, and I needed to share this in a very messy way. Now I'm getting it. This is literally me giving you an example. And I'll go a little bit further for any confusion that I'm creating. I don't know what's happening with my hair. I should probably have brushed it. So you're here to make it happen. Whatever it is that you're here to channel through from higher consciousness, from your higher consciousness, whatever you're here to birth in this world. I know who I speak to. I know who my message resonates with now. I know you. I see you. I feel you. And I know that you're receiving this because you have a soul contract that is calling you to fulfill it now. And that happens through you choosing you being you showing up for you in the now, in the mystery, in the magic of whatever is going on here. More conscious, more present, more aware every day, because your consciousness, your energy, your awareness is all what is creating your reality. Your consciousness brings energy into form. So whatever you're conscious of is going to be creating the reality you're seeing around you. And so you are here making it happen all of the time. You are creating whatever is you're experiencing. You are the creator, you are the perceiver, you are the receiver, you are the experiencer of it, all of it. And you're here now more than ever before to do it super consciously, embodied in your truth, in your power, in your light, allowing it to be fun and free and easy. The easiest thing for you to do is be you. And the more that you're here, moving beyond all of the insecurities, the fears, everything you store within you that stops and blocks you from receiving higher frequency, the more that you release those through creating, through showing up for yourself, the more you will be led and guided by frequency and energy to what you're truly here to bring into this world. Because you're here to bring into this world through your frequency, through the conduit that you are here in this human body to anchor the light and to be a channel of source consciousness in your own unique way through whatever lights you up, excites you, and is easy for you. And it can't happen without you. You are involved. You have to be there as the conduit of it. And by you, we're speaking to, Zero's very much coming through right now. We're speaking to the truth of you, the light of you, but also all parts of your consciousness. It all has to be on board with you being the true you. You can't be in ego-based consciousness and heart-based consciousness at the same time. Now, you can go back and forth in your human journey, and you will, but the more that you choose to be here, present, conscious, following the frequency and energy, allowing your heart to guide you, allowing your soul, the truth of you, to drive you, the easier it will be to make what you're here to make happen. It cannot happen without you. And also, to the bigger scale, all of us here with this soul contract, we are here to remember our power, our light, our divinity, embody our frequency, and in that, we will be raising the frequency and consciousness of this planet. You're already doing it just by being here and being you, but now you're feeling the call to raise your frequency even higher. Higher consciousness is calling you. It is calling you, and you have to answer now. You have to pick up the call. You have to receive the wisdom, the clarity, the information that you're meant to. And you can do this with or without me. You can do this at any time that you are present. And your feeling in each and every one of us is divinely designed with their own innate way to trust in the now and follow what the frequency and guide is guiding us to do. But what can happen a lot of the time is that our emotions get triggered. So feelings and emotions, which are just energy stored within us, get triggered and activated by our outward reality. And then our ego consciousness, our mind, tells us stories and has beliefs around what we should or shouldn't be feeling. And then we try and fix and problem solve and control. And all of that is keeping us stuck in ego consciousness. To move beyond and above and be who you're truly here to be, you're still going to experience these things. You're still going to experience human emotions and feelings, but they're perfect. They're just here to reveal to you where you're not free, where you're being called to go. They're just here to mirror to you whatever state you're in. So when your feelings and emotions are being triggered and activated by the outside world, it's an opportunity to see what is going on within you. And what is going on within you is always being created by the thoughts that you're thinking, the beliefs that you're having, and the behaviors that you're making. Which I know this can all be a lot, but really the easy way to receive this message. I didn't know it was going to come through today, but I know who I'm speaking to, and I know you're ready to hear this, and I know this is what you needed, or you wouldn't be listening to me. What is resonating for you within this message, but also right now in life? Resonance is key. Resonance is how the universe, your highest, speaks to you. You are coded, you are designed in a certain way, and your soul is frequency and energy. So you here embodied in your truth, in your divinity, in your power, doing what you love doing, you are then going to resonate with what is in alignment with that. But when we're trying so hard to be certain ways or to fix things or to problem solve or figure life out, that is the frequency that we're in. So then we're going to resonate with that field. We are going to be resonating with the problem solving frequency or whatever it is. And then that is what the universe is going to give us in return. The universe gives you what you are. So if you are embodying not enoughness, unworthiness, that is what you're going to keep seeing proof of. And I know this can be tricky because we're all here. I know you get it. I know you're a divine being. I know you're limitless. And I know you're free. And you're here to be a sovereign soul, designing your life as you want to, living it easily and effortlessly. I know you're here for that, or you wouldn't be listening to this. You wouldn't have received this. But what's really important to understand right now is that you're still on a human journey. And as long as you're on a human journey in a human body, in this density of the human body and of the human experience, there is going to be delay. And that delay, the length of the delay, the time of the delay is going to be dependent on your belief systems, your worthiness, but also where you are in your ascension journey. So if you're just starting to choose you, your outside world is a reflection of that. It's an echo of, it's always our external world is always a reflection, an echo of what we have been choosing. So if currently you're just starting to choose you, most likely in your external world, there's a lot of proof and things that aren't aligned with you choosing you being the right thing to do. But if you look to your outside world, is what you're seeing and perceiving what you want? If it's not, then it's time for you to choose you more and trust in the unknown. And you know how to do that when you're here and present if you follow frequency and energy. So it's being here now, following the frequency and energy, trusting in the unknown. And the more we trust in the unknown, the more that we're our limitless self, our divine self, our true self, the more we're embodied in the frequency and the energy that we truly innately feel best in, the easier it gets. And the more our outside world will mirror, will reflect, will echo that frequency. But we have to anchor into the frequency, into the consciousness, into the reality we want to live. And we can't do that without us. You can't think your way into higher consciousness, because thinking is ego-based consciousness, and higher consciousness, the fifth dimension and beyond, is heart-based. You have to be feeling to get there. Love is the key in. So you have to show up and love yourself and choose yourself. And the more that you do that, the easier it gets for your human being to resonate at that level. But it can take some time in the beginning for systems and belief patterns and habits and stories and memories and history to stop controlling you, and for you to truly embody your limitless frequency and not need to know and not need to figure it out, and trust in the calling of the now. And the easiest way to do that is through resonance. Resonance can't lie. And if you don't know what resonance is when you just feel, when you know something is right for you, when you feel excited, when you feel called to something. That is when you will be in alignment. But for a lot of us, we can spend a lot of time allowing the outside world to control us, and we aren't trusting within the resonance in our soul. So it's the scary thing to do. But truly, it's the easiest, most effortless thing for you to do. It's how you're designed to be. But you can't follow resonance, and you can't create what you're here to, and you can't live a life you love without you. You, the true you. So if you're getting caught up in thinking that your ego knows and that your mind needs to figure it out and that you have to control the situation, then you're not allowing the truth of you to lead and guide you. And so the soul is not being liberated. And your soul, your truth, knows resonance. That is the language that it speaks. Your soul's frequency and energy. So it speaks the language of the universe, because it is the universe. It speaks the language of source. It speaks the language of your highest self. It speaks the language of God, because it is it, because it's all one, because we're all frequency and energy, but we collapse down into this human being purposely to go on this journey of waking up to our divinity. And I'm just here to remind you of that. And now I'm feeling like I've said enough stuff, so I'm going to allow Zero to come through and bring through more on this message for you. So if you feel called to closing your eyes, placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. You don't have to, but you do need to breathe. We always need to breathe consciously in and out of our being. So if this is your first time here or your 100th time here, do it. Breathe, no matter what you're doing, fully inhaling, fully exhaling, noticing any resistance to it. And breathe even deeper if you're resisting. Fully inhaling and holding at the expansion of your inhale. I'm going to talk for a minute. And then fully releasing and holding at the emptiness of your exhale. Are you doing it? This is the first step. This is the first step in what this message is trying to tell you, is that you have to be here to make it happen. Whatever it is you're here to make happen. All of you that are trying to figure it out, the only reason that you're not figuring out what you're here for, what answers, what clarity, what confirmation you're seeking and searching is here. When you breathe, when you feel. So breathe and feel. Okay, now I will breathe and feel and allow Zero to come through. Hello, beautiful being. Thank you for pressing play and being with us today. So yes, as Cortnie said, the message today is that it can't happen without you. Your dream life, your reality that you are divinely designed to live, the limitless one, the abundant one, the fun one, the one with all of the things that you dream and desire, the one where you are the identity of you embodied living limitlessly, that life, the life where things are so easy, where you feel so lucky and blessed because everything just comes to you, the one where you can manifest and magnetize whatever you want with ease, that life. Are you in any way interested in how to receive and live that life? Be you. It's all you have to do. The more that you are here, being the true you, not the one that you have stories and ideas and labels for, the you that is a frequency to be felt, the you that is an experience in the now, the you that is beyond words. Every single one of you, if you're still listening, if you made it through Cortnie's words and you're still here and this is resonating, you are here to be an identity that is beyond words. And we say identity because you're in a human body. So you are still going to resonate with having a name and a purpose and a career and all of the things, but it's one that resonates with you in a way where you feel at home, you feel at peace within your being. So then you get to create whatever labels you want to give to yourself. You're doing it because it excites and ignites you to call yourself that or to choose that path. You're doing it because it's in resonance with you, because on this human journey that you specifically came on, you came to raise the frequency and consciousness of this planet through making what you're here to make happen. And you are all here now in 2025 and beyond to make the magic happen. But the magic and miracles you're here to make happen don't exist yet, because they come through you being embodied in your true innate frequency and allowing higher frequency, higher consciousness to channel through you. But higher frequency and higher consciousness can't channel through you until you are in resonance with it, until you are a match for it. So you have to be embodied choosing you. The level of consciousness and frequency and knowing and magic and miracles and light, it's really all just light, that is trying, that is wanting, that is calling you, because that's why you're here listening to this, because you're being called higher frequency, higher light quotient, higher consciousness, because it's time for you to fulfill your soul purpose. But it needs you to choose you. And so we have been revealing to you in many ways where you are not free. And we will continue to until you free yourself of all of the ways that you are not choosing you, that you are shaming and blaming and guilting or keeping yourself trapped in any lower frequencies and vibrations. Now, a lot of you have awakened a lot, you've shifted a lot, but there's still emotions that are trapped within your energy centers. And those emotions are just energy that wants to be free, that wants to be free, but you have to be willing to allow it to free itself. So that means you have to allow yourself to see it. And then when you allow yourself to feel what's here and you shine the light of your consciousness on it and you reveal whatever truth it has to tell you, because there's always truth and wisdom, that is when the real magic and alchemy happens that you're here to create. Every single one of you has gone on a human journey. You all have things and stuff stored in you that isn't aligned with your highest frequency and energy. And that all happened on purpose. And if it didn't happen that way, it would have happened another way. You would still have trauma and drama stored within you. It's a part of this journey. But now you're here to be free. You are here to be the free, sovereign soul that you are. You are here to be the multidimensional being that you divinely designed yourself to be. You all are multidimensional beings. You are here with the ability to exist consciously in different dimensions of consciousness, but your frequency is going to dictate what level, what dimension you are in. You, as long as you're in a human body, will be and have the ability to experience the 3D consciousness, the 3D reality that you are in with other human beings. You will be experiencing the fourth dimension of time. But you are all here with the ability to also experience and tap in and tune and connect into higher dimensions of consciousness. You can be here living in the new earth frequency, which is the fifth and sixth dimension of consciousness, while then opening up to receiving even higher consciousness into your physical being. But you have to allow your humanness to be aligned to receive. So that means you have to release the things that are telling you that that's not available to you, that you're not worthy in any way, that you are not choosing you, that you are settling, that you're sacrificing, that you're holding yourself back, that you're not following through on what you feel called to. You are not choosing to be your highest. And just to make it clear, anytime that you're here, present being, you are being your highest self if you choose to be. You can choose to be your highest self. You can make that your human identity, and you can create whatever words around that you want to. Whatever language you speak is for you to have fun with. And yes, words are spells, and they have been used against humans, but you are here to be beyond words, to feel beyond words, to know beyond words, to receive wisdom beyond words, but then turn that magic, alchemize that magic within whatever you have been through your own lens into whatever you're here to make happen. But it can't happen without you conscious. We need you here conscious, embodied in your divinity. That is what we are speaking to. And you are looking at proof of it. This is what we do with Cortnie. Cortnie is here. She went on a very long journey to be here now at a level of frequency and consciousness where she allows higher frequency and consciousness to stream through her, where she is not in her mind controlling what is coming through her, and she is just allowing herself to express herself, which she identifies as zero because we are our own stream of consciousness, but really we are all one. It is all going to come through you how it's meant to when you let go of control. And the only way that you are fully going to experience the full multidimensional spectrum of magic and miracles, we'll just call it that you're here to, the only way you're going to experience it is if you stop trying to figure it out, because your humanness, your ego consciousness can never figure it out. It cannot comprehend what you're here to do and who you're here to be. Your humanness, your ego consciousness, your programming and patterning is all here to keep you safe in this human vessel, in this body, but it's not here to control or lead or guide anymore. It's here to have all of the information and wisdom that you then alchemize in the now into the magic that you're meant to. And the more that you're here and present, and the more you're making it happen through being here and following, you will get this. It's a journey to experience. You are on a journey, and you are here to experience it all. That is the point. You're not here to get anywhere. You're here to be here now. This is where your life is happening. And so the more that you're here, feeling and breathing and being embodied in your truth, and allowing the now to reveal what to do with it, how to alchemize what's within you, what to create, what you want to do, it's always clear now. And then that's how you make happen what you're meant to. And then that's how you experience it. But you're all here to make things happen that do not exist, because they can only exist through you being the embodied version of you that you're here to be, creating it. And you're all doing it right now. You're all doing it. You showed up. You're still listening. So you are doing it. It is happening. And this is all that it requires, is you continuing to follow the calls that excite and ignite you, that are going to reveal more truth within you. And some of those truths, a lot of those truths, depending where you are in your journey, are going to be showing you where you're storing lies within your being, where you're storing energy within you that is then emotions within your body that are meant to be in motion and leaving you. But for a lot of you, you've stored some things for so long that your ego consciousness doesn't know how to be without them. And so that's when then you feel fear or panic or stress, because you don't feel in control. But you, the truth of you, the soul of you, you don't need to know anything. You don't need to figure anything out. You don't need to control anything, because everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is divine. And all you have to do is embody and be you. Okay, that's our point for today. If you received this, it is for you. And we want you to right now just breathe. Close your eyes if you want to. It's up to you. But just breathe and feel into now. What words, what knowings are resonating with you? What do you know we are telling you? What is it time for you to make happen through being here? What are you feeling called right now? What is the divinely aligned step for you to take right now? Where is the energy leading and guiding you? Where are you feeling called? Where would feel so good for you? Choose it, follow it, receive it. You know what to do. And if you're feeling lost, confused, that's just your ego trying to figure it out. So know that the simple intention of asking, just ask, higher consciousness, source, the divine, your highest self, ask to be guided. But then you have to follow where the frequency and energy guides you. Higher consciousness speaks through resonance that you will feel through frequency and energy. So follow the call. We know you know what to do. We love you. You are worthy. We'll let Cortnie come back through. I just love all of this. I love you. I love life. I love that this is what I get to do. I don't know what you received, but I do know whatever resonated for you is for you. So follow the call. Follow the call. And in case you're new here and you don't know anything about my journey, I'm going to tell you that I am living, breathing proof that the more you do what you feel called to, especially when it doesn't make sense, the abundance, the magic, the miracles will be beyond your wildest dreams. All of a sudden, you will just be living a life you couldn't have even dreamed of. This is so, like, I was told this a year ago, like last November, not 2024, 2023. And I knew it and I trusted it. And I've been preaching it for so long to everyone else, but then I finally started to choose it for me and to just not need to know and just follow the calls. And I got better and better at trusting myself and loving myself and believing in myself in the now and showing up for myself. And then all of a sudden, everything just started to come true, but beyond my wildest dreams. And now I just am in awe of that this is what I'm doing here, connected to all of you. It's really the greatest gift, is that I don't feel alone anymore. And that I know now who I'm speaking to, who I'm connected to. And I know that if you're still here, then you're here because you have this contract and you know you're here to be of the highest service. And this was the hardest thing for me, was that I felt like I had to figure it out. Who were you? Where were you? How do I find you? And then I followed the call and I started showing up on YouTube, and it's been uncomfortable and messy, but I kept trusting in what felt right and where the energy and frequency was leading and guiding me, and continued to trust in the unknown. And it became easier and things became clearer and the ahas started to come through more and more. And then the downloads of what to do and what to create and what to offer and all of the things. And now here we are. And I just could not be more grateful. This week has been beyond. This first week, we're only a few days into 2025 at this point, but from the mystery masterclass to the call yesterday in Superconscious Mastery, I just get it all now. I get why I didn't feel at peace. I get why I didn't feel satisfied or at ease, and why I felt so frustrated for so long, even though I thought I was doing what I was supposed to be doing to serve the world. I was still doing all of this, but just in a way of not choosing me. I was trying to figure it out. I was trying to force, I was trying to make things happen. But really, truly, to go back to the beginning of this, is that it can't happen without us. So I was here, not here. I wasn't being the conduit. I wasn't being the channel. I was being the figure outer of it. And now I'm just here creating through living. And that's the difference. And that's what I think is the loudest, now that I'm saying this, part of Zero's message, is that we have to be here living and embodied to make it happen. We have to be here expressing ourselves, our truth, our frequency, as we're called to, through embodying our divinity and living limitlessly, because it's so effortless and easy to be you. You are divinely designed perfectly. And in the journey of unbecoming all that is not you, all you have to do is continue to be. Just be and breathe. Every time you get overwhelmed, just breathe and feel, and to the best of your ability, trust in what the frequency and energy is guiding you to do. And for a lot of it, it's little moves, little shifts, little changes, and then you'll know. You will always know in the now. And the more you trust, the more you will see how you are divinely designed. You won't see, you will feel how you're divinely designed to live. Because what is here for you is beyond what you can comprehend, and it's beyond what you've experienced, and it's going to continue to expand. So be here on the journey of living limitlessly. Be in the mystery, be in the magic, expect the miracles. It's so much more fun. And that really is the frequency of the 5D. And then when you're here in heart-based consciousness, living in the unknown, loving yourself and everyone else, and emitting nothing but love and gratitude and magic, when the lower frequency opportunities come up, when you feel the lower frequency things, because we're still going to feel them, friends, we're there, and we see and we feel them through the eyes of love and compassion and understanding and curiosity, because they're always here to reveal something to us. We can't feel anything that we aren't holding on to within us. The outside world can't trigger and activate anything that we aren't holding on to. So it's always an opportunity for you to feel. And every moment that you're here, you're either going to reveal where you're not free, so you can allow yourself to see that, do what you feel called to with that information through frequency and energy and resonance, or the now may be calling you through frequency and energy to what is next for you. And I know that right now, your next level is right here. It's right here. You're living it. All you have to do is choose to be here. Your dream reality, the life you are destined to live, cannot happen without you. So be here, be you, choose you, and allow you being here in the now to make whatever you're here to make happen, whatever you're here to create. Okay. I love you beyond words. Give us a thumbs up if this resonated. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We bring through divinely aligned messages every day. And we will be live tomorrow here on YouTube. Or if you're on the podcast, go to YouTube. We will be live on YouTube at 1 p.m. PST. And we can't wait to be live with you. Love you.